How did the Pharisees look at lost people? As trash, as vermin, subhuman almost. And if you're around lost people, what should be your attitude? Keep a distance. Now think like a Pharisee.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Don't come near me.
Don't, yeah. Now, on some level, I guess you could give a rationalization for that, because what is it about lost people that makes them kind of, what is it? Do they do things that we wouldn't do as Christians? Their life choices are often really, heartbreaking. Is it possible that if you hang around with lost people, rather than you influencing them, they might influence you? Does that happen? So that might be a reason to steer clear. They're signed, sealed, and delivered for judgment. We don't want to be around, if the lightning bolt's going to hit you, I'm out of here. So there's all kinds of reasons why a Pharisee might think that way. But Jesus is saying, this isn't how we should think. We have to learn, and we talked about this last week, to love the sinner while hating the sin. And that's not easy, because sin doesn't come to us in a box, in a package that Federal Express brings. Sin comes in flesh and blood. Sin comes in the alcoholic who walks in the self-obsessed business owner that walks in. That's how sin walks in. Sin walks in with us each time we walk in here. The older brother in the story, and you picked up on this as we acted it out. Did you notice? Jesus wanted him, or the Father wanted him to see the relationship there, but he couldn't separate the sin from the sinner. He couldn't acknowledge that this was his brother. Because you hear what he said to the son? When this son of yours, remember that? Goes and throws away your property with prostitutes, you throw a party for him. And the father is like, no, you got to start realizing that this is your brother. You got to start loving the package that the sin comes in, because the father then says to him, we had to celebrate because when this, your brother, came in, he was lost. He was dead, and now he's alive. And this is why, and I want you to make sure you fill in these blanks, we must learn to look at lost people as potential, write this down, potential future members of our family. Potential future members of our family. Could you summon the faith right now? This is not easy. I'm not saying you need God's grace to help you do this. To see that foul-mouthed, cigarette-smoking coworker of yours, could you have the faith to see them sitting by you in church one Sunday worshiping Jesus with you? Could you summon the faith to see that rebellious daughter of yours who's on her third boyfriend in as many years one day being cleaned up by Jesus, sitting beside you in church, pure, living a holy life? We have to start looking at lost people. And you got to catch yourself when we do this and say, you know what, that person over there, he could be a potential future family member of mine.